While fans of the Avatar franchise might feel that they've been anticipating it for decades, it's obvious that the series is just getting started. And now, a new theory could explain James Cameron's plans for the sequels. Fans have been going wild ever since they saw The Way of Water, and honestly, how could they not? It was downright amazing. I mean, the visuals, the story, everything was just mwah. But it seems that the best is still ahead of us, and there's tons of exciting things coming in the sequel. A few fans seem to think they've cracked the code, and that they know exactly what James has planned for the sequels. According to a new theory, the upcoming installments in the Avatar franchise will be based on the Wuxing system. For those who may be unaware, this is a Chinese philosophy, and it explains a wide range of phenomena. The system includes a number of phases that are similar to the classical elements, but instead it focuses on stuff like wood, water, fire, earth, and metal. Fans think James is using this system as a way of expanding the franchise, and that each subsequent sequel will be focusing on one phase of the system. To fans' credit, this theory actually holds a lot of weight. For one, the Wuxing system is deeply spiritual. It perfectly mirrors the spiritual themes that are present all throughout the Avatar films. Wuxing also relates to the phases of the year, and each element is meant to represent a different season. This is an idea that is continuously showcased in Avatar as well. There are those eclipses that keep happening on Pandora. These have served to mark the danger and threats faced by the main cast.
Meet you, sir.
Forget the Wang Ti well stiff Tao.
And so, if James Cameron really is using the Wuxing system in this franchise, it may actually be possible to accurately pinpoint some of the main events that are to come, especially with how well things line up with what fans have already seen. After all, Avatar 1 and 2 focused on wood and water. Jake essentially acted as the audience's way of understanding the fantastical world of Pandora in 2009. It was my very first instance of seeing such a beautiful landscape at such a level. Viewers got to see the lush forests of Pandora with its thick trees.
From the Hallelujah Mountains to the endless rainforest. But there is so much more to this spectacular and mysterious world.
The first film also showed fans the Na'vi way of life, which put a huge emphasis on nature. This caused a spark against the encroaching humans, especially when they destroyed the Na'vi home tree. This serves to showcase the wood part of the story. As per the Wuxing system, this is meant to showcase a period of growth, and in terms of the Avatar franchise, this probably means Jake assimilating into the Na'vi culture and permanently becoming joined with his Avatar body. Then, it's fairly obvious what the second film focuses on: water. Fans got to see Pandora's many reefs and oceans, and the Sully family learned to adapt to a new way of life with the help of a new tribe. The Wuxing system describes the element of water as a period of retreat, and tell me that's not exactly what happens in the film. Like, I hope you're starting to see why this isn't just a basic theory. It falls in line with so much of what fans have already noticed in the Avatar franchise, and seems like it really has some decent amount of evidence to back it, which is why it's a great way to see what the upcoming sequels will be about. James has already made it clear what the element of the next film will be, and before you make any wrong guesses, I'll just let you know that it's fire. The third Avatar film is set to introduce a completely new tribe of Na'vi. Followers of this tribe will be known as the Ash People, and they're not at all going to be like the helpful and friendly Na'vi fans are used to. They're hinted to reside in the volcanic region somewhere in Pandora, and it seems like they may even team up with the RDA. Fans have speculated that Korich will team up with these Ash People. Together, they're going to pose a great amount of danger to Sully and his family. To be fair, joining up with Korich isn't the most unreasonable thing to happen. The Ash People may be thinking that if they hand over Jake to the humans, they'd be doing Pandora a huge favor. But it's clear that trusting the humans in this franchise never works out well.
You're not supposed to go to the battlefield. I'll tell Mom if you don't let me come.
It's way too good for you. Avatars?
Because they've clearly got their own goals when it comes to Pandora, and none of them seem like they're too good for the Na'vi. Fire, according to the Wuxing system, is meant to showcase a period of swelling. This may indicate that the Avatar franchise will expand further beyond anything fans have seen yet. Plus, it may lead to a lot of intense action as Jake and Korich will finally have a climactic battle. This may lead to one or both of them dying, but the biggest film is still probably the fourth. It's already been confirmed that at one point in the series, fans will see the current state of Earth. The planet serves as humanity's home world, and many are excited to see just how Cameron will represent the planet. The director has mentioned how the fourth movie is the largest one yet. It'd perfectly fall in line with
this whole other world. We kind of knew what worked about the movie. And I think it's actually the sum total of all the elements. There's no one thing. It's not just the 3D, not just the visual effects.
the Wuxing system yet again. Earth is meant to represent a period of stillness. It may indicate how the characters in this film will be recovering from the events of the third one. It's already been hinted that this part of the franchise will include a time jump. Fans think that at this point of the franchise, Jake may even pass away, either in battle or due to some other reasons. He'll no longer be the protagonist of the story. Instead, the main characters will be the kids, and we'll continue to see their journeys as they mature and grow older. A time jump will also serve as a great way to have the characters age up a little bit, so that the actors may be able to perform their parts more accurately. Plus, it'd be the perfect way to show a sort of calm before the storm, with the storm obviously being the final film. And yes, it's going to be all about metal. With the fourth film taking viewers to Earth, there's no surprise that the last movie is all about metal.
Now I'm telling you, as your boss, and as someone who might even consider being a friend someday, to take some downtime.
Humanity will undoubtedly play a huge role in the franchise's end. The whole story has been about colonialism and the struggle of protecting the environment. So it makes sense that metal represents the final film. As per the Wuxing system, it's a period of harvesting, which is probably where all the storylines of this franchise will meet. It may result in a massive battle between humanity and the Na'vi. The technology of the humans could be what the metal in this instance is. It'd be a great way to show the more natural approach of the Na'vi and how it contrasts with the potentially dire and depressing Earth.
Never come back!
There are tons of other theories regarding these films, but this is still one that's got many fans excited, because at this point, there's just so much evidence that it feels silly to even call this a theory.
Jake! My Jake!
It's pretty much a confirmed fact. Well, let's not get too excited. Even though a lot of this makes sense, the films are still in production, and everything may still be changed, so who knows what the final films will look like. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this Avatar theory regarding the Wuxing system? See you in the next one.